Good day, everybody. Good day, and welcome to In My Kitchen with Martin Kobald. And I've got a great guest today, a good friend of mine. Is KK Yau from Asia, is sitting in Kuala Lumpur. And it's a little bit in the afternoon, I think about 4:30, you just said now. It's a bit hazy out there. I'm sure it's nice and warm in Kuala Lumpur, like always. I've been there many times with you. And then, of course, KK is the President Ambassador and Liaison of Asia for Worldchefs. So is a very dear colleague of mine as well on the board of directors of Worldchefs. And KK, yeah, obviously representing Asia in our podcast today. I welcome you dearly, and I'm so happy to see you. Yeah, welcome. Really a very warm welcome.
Hi, everybody. Greeting from Kuala Lumpur. It's amazing day.
Yeah, it's amazing that we got this technology today where we can have interviews and we can talk to each other live, and it's absolutely fantastic. The only sad thing is about the technology that we can't hug each other and we can't shake our hands and we can't have a meal together, but it will happen soon. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. So KK, quick question. A couple of questions I would like to ask you. And, it's obviously the main topic, COVID-19, which hit us globally, especially in our hospitality industry. And obviously COVID-19, Corona had a very, very bad impact in the hospitality industry globally, but also very much in Asia. And from your perspective, KK, what can we expect in the next 2 years or 3 years or whatever in Malaysia? Is the industry still there? Is it happening? Is it, how bad was the impact of COVID-19 in Asia?
Okay. Yeah, that is the prayer for the God. That's the vaccines distribution, and from various countries that is distributing around the world. So in Malaysia, we are getting, we have enough vaccine for the next 1-2 quarters. So it will definitely help the country to go back to normal life. That in turn will have a big impact for the domestic market, which is F&B, tourism in that matter. That is matter for us in Malaysia as a whole. We will see is like probably the last quarter or the next year, the F&B activities or tourism activities, domestic will be growing. Even right now, with a little bit of relief in terms of the MCO, there is a control movement that's actually helped the industry have a bit of breather. So soon, with the vaccine and also some government stimulus in the economy, there will be some form of positive development. Of course, next year will be even better. Hopefully, the major parts of the food and hospitality industry, of course, have to be contribute from the tourism. So without international tourism, we will not be the growth will not be lasting. So we hope very soon all country will be back to normal again, and travel will be quite freely. Then hopefully for 2023 we may all will be in normalcy again. Yeah. So let's hope the best.
Okay. So, so your prediction, 2023, we will go back to normal. Obviously, this year, I think it's more or less a write-off of new developments, new things happening. I think this year is going to be a matter of trying to get back into the industry, of trying to make sure that the people, the ones we serve, coming back to support us. I think that's what for this year, and of course 2022 is rebuilding, and 2023, out of your perspective, a form of back to normality, which we knew a year ago what normality is. If it's normal, we don't know. At that time, it was normal for us, but I think we're gonna have a new normality globally. But you mentioned obviously the international travel. You mentioned the tourism, etc. Do you really think that the people are confident enough? Let's say early 2022, so January, February next year, that they will be starting to travel again extensively like they did. I mean, I know you and me, we used to travel 10, 15, 20 times a year from World Chef's point of view, and I haven't traveled. Yeah, I haven't traveled, and the same with you. I know you haven't traveled. We've been at home, but now from the tourism
every
point
other
of
week.
view, exactly. But the tourism. You think they're confident enough to fly into Malaysia from Europe and enjoy the street markets, the night markets, the hospitality of the Malaysian people? Do you think it's going to happen?
Yeah, that is the what you call the positive actions or thinking that we should have based on science, probably. That's the vaccine and the experts in around the world, yeah, in terms of the virus vaccines, yeah, they given the advice of travel. I mean, definitely that is very important, and of course, yeah, with the assurance from those in the authority, which is on the health area, is like WHO or some of the CDC, or our country's own Ministry of Health that give us the assurance. So looking at it is that we are in this industry. We have been went through, especially us in Asia. We have went through SARS. We have went through H1N1 and all sort of difficulties.
Yeah.
And you always have the endurance to bounce back, and you have to equip yourself with the skill or the energy to arrive, to deliver, when the time comes. So basically that is how, but government to government, and I suppose the travel industry or travel related industry, that they are affecting the world economy. So in that matter, they have to put a lot of effort, like in Malaysia and Singapore, Malaysia and Thailand. I'm talking about the neighbor country, Malaysia and Indonesia. This ASEAN country, we are now working with Singapore on a green lane, bubble travels, and later there will be more trust have to be built based on science again. So this country to country and region to regions, they have to expand. Like from Malaysia or Singapore, keep our finger crossed. If there are no bad effect happen, I think for Singapore they are already like basically all of them, all the Singaporean have been vaccinated.
Wow.
Yeah, with 2 doses. So in the near term, in the next 1-2 months to go, I suppose there will be a green lane open that they are traveling based on needs and also business. And soon there will be some tourism, hopefully. That I think will encourage the region and then later the world.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to be optimistic on that, which I think it will end up well as long as we stay. We have to stay in power. Yeah,
That's
Martin.
it.
So
Yeah.
you have the positive side.
Yeah.
we have to hang on there.
Absolutely. I mean, we have to stay positive. We have to be influential, and we have to try to keep on creating. That's what we do as chefs, I think. Now, obviously the hospitality industry got hit very hard, and I know that Asian people are very much into development, very much into education, and I know there's a lot of hospitality schools in Asia all around. I mean, I was able to visit quite a few hospitality schools around Asia, in Kuala Lumpur and Singapore and Shanghai. So I've been very privileged to be able to do that. So, but obviously now with the hospitality industries down on their knees, like lots of restaurants globally closed, lots of hotels are closed, etc. Do you think the hospitality industry is still attractive enough for young people to go into the industry and getting educated as a chef, to follow the career as a chef? Do you think the hospitality industry is still attractive enough?
That is the beside the optimism. Yes, the tourism hospitalities industry have been taking a beating. Some have already been retrenched, or they lost their job and they never come back. Yeah, or they already moved to other industry. But in my case is that I involved with a lot of those retrenched worker, and also those that have lost their job. That's I'm doing the upskilling and also changes of the skill set that they have. Some from the tourism industry, some from the probably engineering industry. They are now a student. So these people, at the moment they've been upskilled. They've been put into tests, and soon they'll be in the industry. We have various opportunity for them to become their so-called food entrepreneur or entrepreneur. So they either can be doing their own business with microfinancing helps, or with those share kitchen concept. So this is the trend that is going in, and later, some of the trainee, they actually have run their own travel agents, and before that they have, because they're doing the inbound business, that's they are closed down the travel agent. So now they have another skill that's that can count on. So of course they are already telling me that they have already got call from their clients from Europe, America, that the business or the traveler will be coming back probably by August. Finger crossed again. So then they will go back, right? Then some new guy that they trained when they're doing on the food business will take over. So I suppose there will be no gap, and more people will be coming in with the economy that's definitely growing, because we already reached the floor. So the only way is up. So then there are money to be the money to be spent, and everybody have to eat, and they have to get the economy going. They can't put their money under the pillow.
That's
So they
true.
have to
That's
spend
true.
and
Yeah.
and get everybody up again.
Yeah. So the money needs to be spent, and
I think,
people.
uh, yep. The student intake I will see is like from some colleges, they are already picking up a little bit. Yeah. So overall, I may think this, there are still, new blood, new youngster will be taking up the hospitality, culinary industry. But yes, of course, they will be more equipped, with skill, knowledge, and all technology that they learn now, as like over this part of the world, that the country have put a lot of money on those people who are now waiting for the next job, that they upskill themselves in digital marketing, all sort of skill that they want to equip themselves. So and I think this will be good in the future economy, and the skills set of the workforce in this part. Yeah.
No, fantastic. No, that's really positive. It's really good to hear, KK, that and I had no doubt. That Asia is always in the forefront, and specifically in education. Obviously now through COVID-19, there's a lot of hobby cooks, developed now from home, because they were all sitting at home and not being able to do much, and they're watching all the different chefs giving master classes over Zoom and over internet in general. So yes, I find that quite interesting, that globally we created, or COVID-19 has created, a lot of hobby chefs, who got more and more educated about food, which I think it's a positive thing, a very much positive thing for us chefs, because at the same time, as chefs, we also need to educate ourselves even more in the food industry, because we can't allow that our customers know more about food than we do, so I think it's a very positive thing. And it's also very positive and very encouraging to hear that the intake of the culinary schools in Asia is also picking up. And that seems to be a global trend. I've been speaking to a couple of people now, and I think it's great signs out there, and it's great opportunities for our industry. So I'm very proud to have you here today. I'm very happy that we created some positive vibes, but not only from Asia, for Asia, but also from Asia for the rest of the world. So KK, for me, a very big thank you for making time. I know, I'm not sure what time it is, late afternoon now. So it's time for you to go home now and have some green tea, enjoy the time with the family. And I thank you very, very much of making time to talk to us today, and sharing your wisdom, and sharing your knowledge, and sharing your passion. And as Chef Googler, our president of World Chefs, always says, the power of the white jacket is obviously dominant, and I'm very happy to be part of that thing, and I'm very happy to call you a friend. So thank you, KK. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Martin. Thank you, my friend. You
We
are the
will be
best.
seeing you. We will be seeing you hopefully soon, and we can have that dinner or meal together, and that notorious glass of wine, and doing the hugging and the shaking hands. Looking forward to that. So KK, thank you. Love to the family, and thank you.
Thank you.